Hi everyone. Hope you all are fine at your home, safe and secure. So how are you all? Yep. So today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic. Okay, what is that? Irrigation. So previous video we completed second step, that is sowing, right? No, manual and fertilizer we completed. Previously we completed sowing, and before that we completed plowing. Now we are going to discuss the fourth step of the farming, that is irrigation. Okay, now irrigation is nothing but providing water to the farmland. So there are a lot of certain techniques involved. Okay, so first of all, why the plant needs water? Definitely because the 90% of plant itself is water only, nothing else. And the water is required. See, we have blood in the same way. Plants also need to transport many things in them, right? For that purpose, they need water. Okay, so water is in that way is very much essential. Fine. So that's regarding the water. So let's start. I'll share my screen and we will go to textbook. I hope you can see the textbook. The textbook, right? Yeah. So here, now irrigation basically means distributing water in the farmland. Okay, distributing water in the farmland is nothing but irrigation. Okay, now here we have actually modern irrigation as well as classical irrigation. Okay, or traditional irrigation. See, traditional ways. These methods which I'm going to discuss are the traditional methods of irrigation. Means once upon a time, from the we Indian civilization is very old civilization, one of the oldest civilization in the entire world. Okay, so we have a lot of techniques. Okay, because it's being believed that the Indus Valley only farming was first developed. Now a lot of disputes are there, but still, anyway, it is one of the pioneer place where farming started. So here we have traditional methods which we are using from a long back, as well as we have modern methods, okay, which we are doing right now. Even these methods, traditional methods, are also used nowadays also in some remote villages, and even some villages, and even by some farmers. Okay, because it is very cheap. Okay, and it's easy, it can be done. Okay, I mean without much effort, if the farmer is well experienced in this. But at the same time it's time consuming. But at the other but the another hand, the modern irrigation, no, it's very easy. It's very easy, and but it's very costly. Okay, power consuming. So here we are going to discuss the traditional ways first. Number one, moat. Number one, moat or pulley system. Now you already read about pulley in the fifth standard. Do you remember simple machines? So here this we have pulley here. Okay, pulley here. The pulley has a rope over it. See here. Okay, with this rope, what the farmer is doing? The farmer is tying a pot like structure, and he's using that to collect the water. That's it. Moat or the pulley system, and he's with his bare hand. He's putting water in the farmland. Okay, fine. This is how it is done. The pulley system. Now, usually, the farmland will be downwards. Means downwards means and I mean, sloped downwards so that the water flows efficiently. Okay, so that's the thing. That's the moat system. Now, then we have our chain pump here. This one is the chain pump. Fine. The chain pump here you can see actually a structure here, isn't it? Fine. Now this structure rotates. This structure rotates. Now this structure can be rotated with the help of hand. Also, it can be rotated with the help of even pump. Okay. Fine. Sometimes in some farmers are using pump. I mean motor to rotate this particular thing. When this thing rotates, what happens? It collects water from here. Actually, source of water is connected here. It is not shown in this picture. Source of water is connected here. So water comes here like this. Okay, and this this bucket, when it comes down, collects the water, and it gives back here. So the water flows and goes to the farmland. Okay, fine. See, 8th standard, you only need to know the names of the traditional methods. No need to remember how it is done. Okay, only we need to discuss in detail the modern irrigation methods. Okay, these things only name alone is enough. nothing else. Okay, then you have Dekli system. Now what is Dekli system? It's a Hindi word here. So we are using a weight here. Okay, now do you know fulcrum? Do you remember fulcrum? Simple machine, right? Liver, right? Isn't it? Anyway, so here we have one weight here and fulcrum here, and we are using again that technique to collect the water, and the farmer with his bare hand is, I mean, distributing the water to the farmland. Okay, so he might have made some burrows here, okay, in the farmland for the distribution of water efficiently. So that is the Dekli system, fine, with the help of fulcrum and weight. Then we have Rahat, and this is one of the most advanced traditional methods. Okay, now Rahat, what is done in the Rahat? Why it's not going? One second, let me erase it. Yeah, Rahat, what is done? See, a cow or buffalo or any animals, even donkeys are also used, I mean, connected with this road. Okay, and this cow or buffalo or the donkey is allowed to walk basically. When they walk like this thing rotates. Okay, this thing rotates. Now this thing rotates. Now this thing, well, let me select another sketch. Underground it is connected with this. Underground it is connected with this. Okay, and what happens here when this thing rotates? Now it has a lot of spare parts here connected, so in such a way that this thing rotates. When the cow rotates, this thing rotates. So when this thing rotate, it collects water. These buckets, small buckets, collect water and distribute in the farmland. Okay, so that's the Rahat system. Fine. So these are the traditional methods. Only name is required, nothing else. Okay, let me erase all these things. Okay, so Rahat, Dekli, chain pump, that is chain pump. Then we have moat or the pulley system. Okay, now moving on to the drip system. So that I will be using my whiteboard. Now see, drip system basically, what happens. So okay, modern irrigation method. In modern irrigation modern irrigation method, two methods are there. Okay, first one is drip irrigation and the second one is sprinkler. Okay, drip irrigation and the sprinkler irrigation. Fine. In the drip irrigation, what is done, and sprinkler irrigation, what is done, we were going to discuss. Okay, let me erase this. Okay, now first we will discuss the sprinkler irrigation. So sprinkler, basically in our school itself, you might have seen one thing coming. One thing is, standing at the center of our garden, and it is, rotates and it distributes the water. Okay, this thing rotates. Okay, the sprinkler rotates and it distribute water in all direction at a time. Right now, this is sprinkler. Now this sprinkler is connected with the water pipe underground or maybe above the ground. It is connected to a well source, or even to a water pump. Okay, that source can be in any form. Fine. Usually pump will be there. Without pump, how water will be distributed? Pump will connected with the water source, maybe a well. So the pump pumps the water and goes on and reaches the sprinkler and gets distributed in the entire area. So it can cover a large area. One single sprinkler can cover large area. Okay, that's sprinkler method, easy. Which is, I know, in school we are using, right? Big sprinklers are kept at the center of the garden. So that's sprinkler method. What method? Sprinkler. I will write down here. Sprinkler. Sprinkler. Sprinkler method. Now we have another method by the name drip irrigation. What irrigation? Drip irrigation. Okay, drip irrigation. Now, drip irrigation is very efficient compared to even sprinkler. This also is being done in our school. Okay, see what is done is a water source will be there, a well, okay, or a tube well, whatever. It will be connected with a pump, water pump, Okay, so this pump will be sucking water from the well, and it will be connected to lot of pipes, pipes in the farmland. Okay, and here lot of crops will be there, plant will be there, flower, I mean a lot of plants will be there. Whatever plants we want, we can keep it. So what happens is pump distribute the water. Now the specialty of drip irrigation is near the root of the plant or near the stem to the plant, a small hole is there in the pipe. Here also one small hole is there. Here also one small hole is there. Here also one small hole is there in the pipe. Here also one small hole is there in the pipe. So what happens? Water falls drop by drop. Water falls drop by drop near to the root of the soil. I mean root of the plant. Water falls drop by drop near to the root of the plant. So the plant can efficiently absorb the water, and there's no wastage of water here. So in drip irrigation, what is the advantage is that there's no wastage of water. All the water is being used here completely. Okay, so that is specialty of drip irrigation compared to sprinkler irrigation. Sprinkler irrigation, no, that type of conservation of water is not happening. Simply distributing water. A lot of water will never reach the plant also, right? It will get evaporated away and all. But in drip irrigation, all the water, even because it's falling drop by drop, evaporation rate is very less. The root will absorb the water as soon as possible. So efficient usage of water. Okay, fine, clear. That's the drip irrigation. Fine. So let me erase this. So I'll stop sharing. So this is the what is the modern methods of irrigation and the traditional methods of irrigation. Fine. Small video. So I'm not going to continue. I'm not going to continue this irrigation. Okay. Next video we'll discussing the next step of farming. So question time. Okay. So question number one. What do you mean by irrigation? What do you mean by irrigation? Question number two. Hmm. Mention three traditional methods of irrigation. Just mention, no need to explain. Mention the name of three traditional methods being used in Tamil Nadu. Okay, so you need to talk to farmers this time or find it out yourself. Third question, third question. In which type of modern irrigation water conservation is maximum? Which type of modern irrigation method water conservation is at maximum? Fourth question. Hmm. In Rahat, which is a okay, I will ask question this way. There's a traditional method of irrigation by the name Rahat. There's a traditional method of irrigation by the name Rahat. Briefly explain about it. Briefly explain about it because I've described about it. That's why I'm asking. Last question. Why plants require water? Why plants require water? Very easy question. Okay, so that's your 5 questions. Okay, fine. So we'll continue next class. Be happy, be safe at your home. Listen to your parents. Okay, so Anurag signing out. Bye.